Oh, gotta love when things go wrong on Streamlabs.
Gotta love that.
Oh, there we go. Okay, we now have Rad's voice. Jesus Christ. Not for a second, not for the first moment. Anyway, welcome to Amateur Hour Commentary, where everything is amateur, and sometimes an hour. Tonight, we have a North American Firewall League match between Murder Kittens and MJG Gafe. I'm the Wolf Craze, and joining me is Rad Bingham. How you doing, dude?
Hey, how's it going, everybody?
This is a Week 13 match. We are getting ready to move into postseason, which is going to be crazy.
Getting nuts, dude.
Yeah, I'm super excited. There is a poll, by the way, if you guys are interested in casting your vote and who you think is going to win. I'm going to try and do polls throughout the evening. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. I do apologize. But yeah, that's going to be it. Real cool news before we actually get into some stuff. First of all, what's up, Fresh Milk, Cinderella, Frankie? How you guys doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. Don't worry, no fuck Frankies tonight, or at least from me. What's up, Punishment? I mean, Red, by all means, have fun.
What's up, everybody?
Frankie.
He's been great. I've been following Discord, watching a lot of comments and stuff, and Frankie stands out like a sword. There you go. Sorry.
No, that's fine. So a little bit of news before we actually get into the rosters and stuff. First of all, it's just us two, so I'll be producing tonight. So if things are a little bit slow, I do apologize. I will try to keep pace. But a couple of teams have reached out. Some people saw my Wolf Craze jersey that I was wearing, and they were interested in having their own. One such team actually just approved of the design that I made today. And you guys can go check it out over on our merch store over at Teespring. But if you go to amateurhourcommentary.com, you can just go over to the marketplace category and click on the link there. It brings you right to the merch store. And you'll see. And tell me if you like it. We're planning on getting some team names on the back, or player names on the back as well. Maybe some numbers for some people. If you guys are part of a team and you're interested in having something like that, please contact me, and I can always work on a design. But please go check it out. Let me know what you think. And yeah, consider talking to us about a jersey. But we have the Murder Kittens and MJGAFE tonight. Predictions before we get into rosters.
I'm going to be real about it. I'm going to be following MJG tonight. I mean, they've had a pretty good season. They're standing in 7th place. They're in 66 points, but up against Murder Kittens right now at 2nd place at 106 points. And pointing that out, as soon as if Murder Kittens gets 7 points tonight, that will move them into 1st place over Good Choice. So it depends on what they're playing for. And if you look at it like that, I mean, what we were talking about before the show, traditionally, when you start off playoffs, it would be, as far as who's playing who, it would be 1st place against last place, and then 2nd place against 7th place, and so on and so on. If that were the case, just hypothetically, because I don't know, man, nothing's confirmed, but if that were the case, if Murder Kittens were to take over tonight and win big, let's say, and get more than 7 points, they would end up playing CMGA for the first playoff game. I don't know. I just think that would be a great start. Me personally, I think that would be a great start to the playoffs.
It would be. You know, yeah, I agree wholeheartedly.
First place against last place. So I don't know. See who would get knocked out. But with that being said, I do think the MJG is going to do pretty decent tonight, but I think Murder Kittens is going to keep up with the trend. They have been all season so far. I think that Murder Kittens is going to take the majority of it. So,
yeah,
7-5. Yeah.
Oh, is that some people's prediction? Maybe.
That was me throwing out.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
7-5.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Murder Kittens may do a little bit better, but like you said, MJG's been doing pretty good this season, so
they got lots of rad love.
Yeah, and they got rad love tonight. So I'm sure they're going to pull out a few wins themselves. So we'll see how it turns out. But yeah, I'm heavily in favor of Murder Kittens. They've really been showing up this season in true form. It's hard to deny their victory in most of their games, and so them against the first place team is that is something I would like to see again. I mean, we already saw it this season, but I'd like to see it again, and it's likely going to happen in the finals. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed for that one.
Big shout out to What's Up Karen, as always, Dr. D Sauce, Frankie, as we said earlier, Fresh Milk. What's up, big guy? He gave a prediction of 9-3. He thinks I'm guessing Murder Kittens on that one, but
was it maybe. Fresh Milk who last time didn't give a score or give a winner? He just gave the score. Because the last stream we were in, someone gave the score, but no winner. So I said, okay, well, I guess they're going for Razzle Dazzle. Razzle Dazzle, spoilers, didn't win. So.
Oh, yeah, and our very one and only Raptor Claw is also here.
Raptor. What's going on, man?
Raptor, what are you up to, buddy?
All right, well, that being said, while we wait for these streams to go live, let's check out the rosters. We'll start with Murder Kittens over at the Red Desk, and it's me. So over on Murder Kittens, we have Buckaroo Rogues, Wally Ghost, Bear Eternal, Blazin' Sap Makilla, Dermos The Truth, and C-Rod, I like to call Crod. I believe Bear Eternal is going to be our perspective this evening. That is whose link I currently have, so I'm going to keep my fingers crossed for that one. If it changes at any point, please someone in chat let me know, and I will change it as quickly as possible. With this lineup, whoever's going to be playing, I mean, does it really matter at this point? I mean, they're a solid crew. They've proven themselves. Can't wait to see what they pull off tonight. But let's head on over to the Green Desk.
All right, I'm on the Green Desk. MJG. Got the Rad Love tonight. I think it might happen. They're definitely going to fuck up some points tonight. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. What I got is Geraldo, Maggio, Sonico, Moonlight, Sicario, Piku, and Diego. And if I did screw up one of your names, which I'm betting I did, I apologize very, very much. Cool logo, by the way. Been hitting people up on their logos, but I think they're going to do really good tonight. Murder Kittens is going to be a beast tonight. I think it's going to be tough, but these guys are solid, man. This is a really good, solid team. I know whenever I run up against them in the normal game, I don't want to play up against these guys. So I got a lot of confidence in them, and hopefully we can get that feed and we can show you their side of the view, their point of view. It looks like it is live. I don't know. Theirs is live,
yeah.
Yeah.
Still waiting on. What's up, King Cole? Dr. D Sauce, Fresh Milk, Chuck. Yeah, still waiting on Murder Kitten's side. So if there is a different link, please let me know. I will keep refreshing. Never mind. Excusez-moi. We are live. So they already did their lag test, so we got that bad boy out of the way. We talked about scores for our predictions, and I always have to ask because it's a me thing, man. I have to. It's almost a necessity, my OCD. What maps?
Oh, well, I mean, the solid ones, the normal ones, I would say. I don't think anybody, I don't know, man. Week 13, we've seen some players like say, fuck it, Hail Mary, let's do some shoot house, which I suggested.
Oh my God, yeah, we saw that last time, dude.
But they held it. You don't, I mean, you can hold shoot house. It's not a waste. But if you're going to fucking go to shoot house, baby.
Go to town, man.
It was the last game. The last one, it was Hail Mary week 13. These guys are in the same scenario tonight, so I'm hoping for some stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm expecting embassy. I'm expecting office. I'm expecting hotel. Shoot house would be really great. That's all I'm saying. But I'm expecting just the base things, just playing it out safe. And the way I've seen some squads who already picked out office twice. Mm-hmm. What was it? It was a good choice up against Razzle
Dazzle. Yep.
And it was office and then office again. It was almost like, is our feed messed up right now? But and good choice took all four of those. So they really need to be careful with their choices tonight. If they've watched the past, if they've gone to YouTube and gone to Twitch and watched some of our past shows, they could watch these squads and how they maneuver and how they talk and communicate somewhat, because we talk a little bit over them. But they could learn from that and maybe take it and go with it. So just say, be cautious, but play hard.
Absolutely, yeah. I hate to see a map cycle twice, especially back to back like that. Not necessarily that it's bad for viewing purposes, but in terms of strategy, you might want to split it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you've already lost at Office, for example, since that's what we saw in the last match, you don't want to go directly back to that. I mean, you want to try to get momentum on your side so that maybe when you go back to Office, you have that momentum with you. I think in terms of strategy, I think map picks are critical. You got to know which maps you're good at, which maps you're bad at, and even if maps you're okay at, you got to figure out, okay, well, which one are we going to go to? And if we're having issues at one, let's not pick that one again immediately, although it may be one of our choices is put it in a different part of the circulation. So right. I don't know, man.
I'm actually going to use the word elites here. I'm going to say that when you go up against a squad who is in that elite category, I mean, they are legendary. They've been playing the game since it came out. This is all they do day and night. They just know it. And when you go up against squads like that, you do need to know their weak spots. When you go back and watch these squads or watch these past games that we've done, you're not looking at when they won. You're looking at when they lost.
Exactly.
You know? And it's rare, so it's easy to find those fights. It's when they lost. How did they lose? How did they get disrupted? So, all right, we're going in. I don't want to keep going on. Docs, is this just a warm-up or is this the real thing?
Nope, they were in prepper before, I believe, for a lag test, so we should be good now. We should be live. Guys, also, please let me know if the audio is good. I can't hear shit.
Everybody's a brother tonight, brothers. Nos van a dejar entrar, creo. No creo que desde aquí ya nos dejen... Nos empiezan a esperar. ¿Sí está bien conmigo?
No, sorry. It's fine. The transition was wrong from one team to the other.
Vamos a lanzar humo y subimos.
Subimos a la izquierda, ¿ok?
Ayúdenme a hacer tiro por aquí por si ya nos... Sí, subimos por la izquierda. Ahora,
venga.
inmediatamente, ellos no van a estar aquí luego. Vi una de sus transmisiones. Ellos van a estar como por allá, ¿ok?
¿No hay nadie abajo?
No, creo que no. Sale. ¿Quién me lanza el humo para que subamos?
Yo, vamos, listo. Vamos para arriba.
Sube, Sabex.
Ahí hay sensor. Ahí va a haber sensor. Y tenemos uno a la izquierda. Allá hay uno.
Changing fire already. Maggio getting up to the top of the docks, far left.
Cuidado, allá va a haber uno.
With Sunco.
¿Lo ves?
Sígalos.
Y acá. Ay, ¿quién me habla?
Casi.
Cúbranse.
Holy shit, grenades come in. Everybody's got good cover though.
Aquí tenemos uno. Aquí sigue habiendo uno. Ahí hay uno.
Sí.
They're going to get that motion sensor, I believe, getting it. But still seeing a lot of red. They're not getting a lot of forward movement here, but they are up on the boat, which gives them a better chance than on the second level.
The old hide behind the crate deal, hey?
Diego, necesitamos más balas por aquí.
Use what you got.
Vente.
Voy.
I don't
Pretty
like
bad.
that either.
Oh my god.
Can you watch the left ramp while lead now?
Wow, Maggio getting the down and elimination.
I'm still not on camera.
Sonico goes down.
Alright.
Monaco with the revive.
Three members left on Kittens. Still holding them back.
He's lit.
What's up, Killabee?
Holy shit, I'm listening to these guys' audio and it sounds like a bad cocaine deal went down.
Será movernos, chicos.
Un minuto.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Estoy un poco rojo. Chicos, necesitamos empezar a empujar. No, no, vamos a empujar.
Vale, empujen. Yo tengo una sola vida, así que yo voy detrás de ustedes.
Buckaroo getting it down. There is a revive.
Necesitan empujar.
He's going out.
Eso, Diego.
Es que no empujaron, chiquitines.
Ice. Oh, Mancho gets a hit. Grenade, but he's out.
Tienes uno al frente. Estás solo, Diego.
Murder Kittens holds it down.
A ver,
Holy
chicos.
crap.
Oh, thank God. That was a great grenade. Did you see that bounce up?
Yeah.
All right, Murder Kitten's getting the first win here on Docks, and already a thriller with a lot of really good exchanges there. And holy cow, is
Yeah,
it
really
taking forever for my shit to load?
Alright, I need to do that. Let me see if I can get you some stats on that there. Come on. Look at the stats.
Give us the stats.
Oh, C-Rod giving out the prediction of a flawless victory. 12-0 Murder Kittens.
Well, so far they're on their way. With that particular performance, they did a really good job holding the defense on Docks. Now, MJG got they got up on the boat, which is already a task in itself over on Docks, is it not? So they were able to breach the boat, but they couldn't make any forward progress. So unfortunate for them, but Murder Kitten's doing a really good job, losing a couple of members there, but ultimately it was a good fight on Docks to start. If this is any foreshadowing of what's to come, it's going to be a good night.
Yeah, I totally agree. Maggio was playing it out, man. I mean, he was playing it out very smart. Took the hits where he needed to take the hits, but also regained his cover to get that health. I mean, he really played it out. He wasn't going crazy on his ammo from my angle. Now, it was really interesting when they came back in here, so I could give you these stats. You've got MJG, you got Maggio, who got a kill and a revive, and Diego, who got a kill and a revive. By the way, our 4 players for them tonight, Maggio, Sonico, Cybex, and Diego. I haven't seen the name Cybex before, but when we came back in here, he was dropped. There's only 3 players here, so I can't tell you what he did. Interesting. So also on the winning side, Murder Kittens, you've got Buckaroo, Rogues, Wally Ghost, and Bear Eternal that are playing tonight. Rogues got 1 kill, and Bear Eternal got 2. And no revives needed. Again, Cybex not counted on their side as well. Almost like he dropped out mid-match.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but good for them for pushing through nonetheless and putting on that performance. I mean, it's incredible getting 2 downs when you're already outmatched with one, against 4 players, and you only got 3. I mean, it's pretty astounding. Imagine if they had all 4 members, it could have been a different story. So we'll see how things turn out as Cybex has rejoined the party, and we'll be heading back to Docks this time with MJG on defense and Murder Kittens on offense. Welcome Bugs Bunny, welcome Nick Savage, C-Rod or Crod, Killer B. Thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys and gals for joining. Appreciate it. Not an official 4v3, no. Just a drop in the mid-match, which always sucks, man. I mean, that always sucks. It's bad enough to get a drift or something like that, but then to just drop completely kind of sucks.
Yeah. What's up, Mr. Willie Teabagger? Just saw him pop up.
What's up, Teabagger? He was hanging out with me earlier in my stream during the day. It's good to see you again, dude. Yep. No, they are not shorthanded tonight. They usually have it at the end of their name or at the beginning. Like Gafe usually has it at the beginning of their name and MJG at the end, I believe.
Yeah, I just didn't read all that out.
Yeah.
It's so much faster just to skip all that.
Oh yeah, dude. I totally get it. I do that with the majority of the team names.
I'm not paid by the hour, okay?
Sometimes you ain't paid at all.
Sometimes. Oh, man. What up, Savage? How are you, brother? Another beast in the chat. All right, going back in, going into docs.
That's cute, Nick. That's cute.
No, pero ¿quién se queda arriba? ¿Quién se queda arriba?
I don't like where that is.
Ay, güey,
Who put that there?
What up, man?
¿Quién se queda arriba?
I actually got to play with Nick earlier today.
Ustedes dos, Ibex y tú. Sonic
He yelled at me a couple times.
¿Quién se arriba? Diego.
Ah, entonces, Diego, ¿te vas a quedar abajo?
Sorry, I'm just getting this online. I don't know who put that there. Probably Titch.
Mira,
I'm actually only watching one
a mí no me ven,
point of
entonces
view
tú
right now, so
cuídame
only
allá un poquito,
MJG.
y yo te cuido desde
So
aquí.
squad split up. 2 on the top side and 2 on the bottom.
I'm on motion.
You're on motion. Yep. Good old Rudy boy motion.
Where is it? Middle.
Shots fired.
Okay.
Nothing.
Top left there? Yeah, Bear. You got that? I want to tease him.
Yeah.
Where's the motion? Dude, he's down here. Dude, he's down here.
It's so true.
Yeah, he's down here, dude. Yeah, I see him. I can fucking see him. Nice, dude. Alright, watch top left. You guys still watch the top
Oh,
side?
wow.
Two in the middle.
Seneco gets eliminated. I think he showed a pinky toe or something. Oh, grenades up. Maggio having to back up.
He's dead.
Hold on, Rogues.
Another member going down. MJG. Diego goes down. Maggio goes down. Goes back down again. One more member left.
He's downstairs.
And out.
Down here, I saw him.
Yeah, shoot.
This time.
Oh, good shit. That's it.
Wally getting that last kill.
I got so
That
scared they
was
revived that
team
guy.
ace.
Good shit. It's over
Wait, we didn't really catch anything on our end at all. Where Bear Eternal was in relation to his team in the action, it was kind of a dull game.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
That's fine. We'll get the dubs. It's fine.
Listen, I only watched it from Maggio's perspective, and it, to me, was a little strange that the two guys went down on the ground and got so far away from their squad. I understand splitting up, but I have the high ground, Anakin. That's the way I feel about it. Stay up. I
That's what
don't know.
she said.
That's just me, and I'm sure it worked 100 times for them, probably against me, but that's just what I saw. On the winning side, you had Murder Kittens. Buckaroo had a kill. Rogues had 2. Wally had 1. No revives needed. On MJG, you had Maggio, who did have a kill, so he stopped any fake ace that was out there, any additional trash talk needed. I see a revive, but he just keeps looking up in the air. Okay, there it is. No, I lost it again. You'll never know. Okay, no, it was Cybex who found his way back into the match to get a revive on that last match, so that's tough.
Yeah, unfortunately, on our own, missed the action because we were following the Murder Kittens on their approach, but Bear Eternal never made it up the ramp in enough time to see Wally Ghost do a lot of damage there. So we missed a little bit of the action, but it sounds like MJG had a little bit of an issue. You said someone had split from the boat, lost the high ground. And I agree with you. Like, if you're up on the boat, you never want to get off of the boat. You could try to flank around. I have seen teams do that and really take it to them. But against a team like the Murder Kittens, you definitely don't want to do that. I mean, they're a really good shot. They have really good positioning. You could even see on their approach, they had a couple of members go up the ramps and following close behind were members, but who are still on the first or on the base level. They weren't even up the ramps yet, so they could still go up and provide coverage if needed and get the revives. But they also had the base ground covered. So I don't know. Every team does things differently, and who knows? Maybe it could work in some situations, and in others not so much. Unfortunate for MJGAFE, they're already 2 behind, but it looks like we're going to be going to Shoot House.
Ooh-wee.
I haven't. I don't think I've ever seen Shoot House this early in a match since like season 1 or season 2 of NAFWL. Like that used to be one of the go-to maps, period, in the NAFWL, and it quickly was kicked to the side after I think 2 seasons, and here tonight we got it in our second map. Like, that's insane, dude.
I got one word, man. Just chub. That's all I can say.
It's a good thing you're under the desk.
I probably should have said beast. I'm gonna stick with beast. I'm gonna take back the chub, and I'm sticking with beast. What is beast?
He is no longer the base Pokemon. He has evolved, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's jump back in. Look at that. MJG starting off on the backside on the blue.
Kittens over on the red, already setting up their spots, getting some door blockers up, and retreating back into back area of the red section. MJG already at the halfway mark.
Creo que no salieron, ¿o sí?
Nadie a mi derecha. Nadie a mi derecha.
Vamos.
No veo a nadie todavía. Pero puede que estén del otro lado del puente escondidos, ¿eh?
Sí, sí, puede ser, puede ser.
Yo digo que tenemos que tomar el otro lado del puente primero, güey.
Esta está bloqueada. Cuidado más de las granadas.
All right, I feel like murder kittens are making fun of me now.
Very well could be.
Holding down on shoot house? What?
Coincidentally, don't even have C4s on the door blockers?
Yeah, I don't even think MJG believes it. They're still going back, circling around, checking all the holes and cubbies. They don't believe it. They're holding down.
I mean, let's be honest though, no grenades have come up and over the wall, so they have really nothing to fear. The typical hold here is to split the hall, 2 on one side, 2 on the other.
Yeah.
And they're not even doing that.
Yeah.
Sí, tengo uno acá, pero adentro del cuarto. Está aquí en esta esquina, pero adentro del cuarto. No, no en la computadora, en el cuarto de adentro, al lado de la computadora, donde nosotros nos escondemos, Magio. Están haciendo la nuestra.
Sí. ¿Le diste?
Espérate, tengo una idea, Diego, espérate. Yo tengo C4, déjame volar esa puerta.
Aguas ahí, Sónico, hay una C4 posiblemente.
I mean, at this point, the positioning is good because MJG can't find them, even with the motion sensors.
Yeah, I wish I understood them. It sounds like a lot of words, so I'm going to say good communication on MJG for right now.
Someone's peeking.
Oh, Murder Kittens actually peeked on that. Good shots thrown out from Maggio.
Haz tiro para que te quieran disparar. Mira, Cybex, cuidado con ese. Aquí tengo uno.
Wow.
It's a dangerous peek too because now they've given away their position. Grenades can go up and over.
Háganle tiro para que cuando te hagan...
Going back. He has scouts, he knows. Yeah.
Nice shots. Bear Eternal getting 2 down. He's dropped both eliminated.
Wow.
And now it's quickly a 4v2.
You got 2 bear?
Yeah.
Yep, nice. Tilo lo salió y...
Not a good feeling. Never feels good when it's 2 on 4, you know?
No, especially in a situation like that.
One on the ground, one up top.
No, ahí va a salir uno, Magio. Cuando te detectas, salieron por ti, Magio, salieron por ti, está ahí detrás, donde morimos nosotros. Vuelve a asomarte como para torearlo.
Setting off, Murder Kittens keep setting off their motion sensor.
Sale y vuelve. Salió, vuelve. Ahí está, al frente. Se va a asomar ahorita. No, se volvió a unir en el hueco de acá. Ahí salió. Acá, está en la madera. Ahí está Cyber, está frente tuyo. Ahí está. Ve con Cyber.
Smoke out.
There goes Bear Eternal, covering it once again and getting the final 2 eliminations. And very quickly, this becomes a 3-0 match. Kittens still in the lead, winning the first round on Shoot House. Now,
I guess Murder Kittens wanted to. I feel like this was not on MJG. All right, I apologize to MJG. I think Murder Kittens was trying to show me you can hold it down.
It's your fault. It's Rad's. I'm changing your nameplate. Hashtag Rad's fault.
Hashtag Rad's fault. Yeah, it probably is my fault. I'm really, really sorry about that.
You know, I honestly can't do that because if you're looking at my screen right now, do you see what name was on the nameplate when you were?
No, I didn't.
It says Titch, so I'm sorry. So now I can't change your name.
It's because of the beard, isn't it? I knew I should have trimmed it. I knew I just should have.
You guys look so similar.
I keep having to wear a neck gaiter all day at work, so I'm like, fuck it, I'll just grow it. See how far this thing will go. On that last match, Murder Kittens getting the win. Everybody could have just sat back. Bear Eternal, the beast himself, just doing everything, getting an ace on that one. He got all 4 kills. No revives were needed. On MJG, you had Maggio with 1 revive and Diego with 1 revive. It's tough. I hated that they split up the way that they did when they did. So,
well, at the end there, MJG did get back together, the last remaining members, but they filtered through that door similarly to their teammates prior to them, and they got mowed down by Bear Eternal just the same.
It was a bear trap.
It was a bear trap. The problem there was they threw the smoke and then they blitzed through the door. Now, the problem with going through the door is that regardless of who goes first, whoever's behind shooting doesn't have a clear shot. So you end up shooting your partner, wasting a couple of bullets, to giving the person who is defending that door an opportunity to get both of you down a lot faster. And that's the advantage Bear Eternal had. They threw the smoke, but then didn't throw any grenades or anything like that, which they should have split the door, got a grenade around the corner, and done some damage that way, but instead they decided to charge. All 4 members ended up doing that.
Yeah.
What's going on, Lola?
Maybe shoot house wasn't a good idea.
Well, now MJG has a chance to defend here on the blue side. Let's see if they can hold it and get their first victory tonight.
Ooh, fuck yeah, look at this, all balls out. Oh no, they're gonna defend it.
What do you expect? It worked for the Kittens. It'll work for them.
Just want to see the push. Not necessarily true.
We want to see the push.
Wait, let me clear stuff for C4. Hold on, no, wait. Okay.
I just put a motion. You guys want me to throw a grenade on the backside of each of those doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, exposed.
Nothing.
Angio doing a dance while Sonico shoots through a door hole.
That's it. I got one more. No, I got
You
one
threw it at this door already? Yeah.
more. Yeah, I did. Alright. They're probably waiting. Alright.
I was gonna say.
I got left door popped. I got it loaded. Yeah. This one's. I got 2 there.
Oh,
Interesting. I don't see any kittens on the catwalk.
They did block it. There's a door blocker on it.
Okay.
Once they come up to that door, I want to blow this because he was trying to shoot me through the hole.
GG, very spread out.
Okay.
At least 2 members are. Maggio staying pretty close to Sonico.
Sonico goes down.
Wow, there's a push. Oh, and a sticky right in front of Maggio's face.
One guy at the end.
Yeah, he's gotta hate that.
He's left. I think he's far left.
Grenade out. 2 grenades out. 3 grenades out. Maggio's gonna get hit on that one.
I got heads though. I got heads. Get back. You should push it. Get back.
Ayudar.
Diego, vente, güey.
Gotta.
Bueno, no
No mames.
Entraron ya, entraron Magio, entraron.
Le di.
Oh, it looks like they're getting some downs. MJG, here comes Maggio around the corner, getting a couple of downs. A couple eliminations here. Does that solidify their win?
¿Tú tenías C4?
One more member left. Oh, Maggio goes down.
Look at it! Oh
Rápido, lo
no!
agarras.
Oh no, Bear Eternal cleaning up in the end, getting Kittens.
look for shit around. I don't see
Effectively, their win. No jammers in sight. No lethals around the laptop, and MJG drops this one, giving the Kittens another win. Bear Eternal clutching it.
Let's put Shoot House in rotation, boys.
District office.
That
The
is
NA Cats, which I'm now going to call them.
I mean, tough, man. I can hear Maggio right now. I can hear the frustration right now. He's bummed out. Week 13, man. We're all having fun. These guys are in the playoffs no matter what. Tonight really doesn't matter. It's all about right now. It's about who are you going to play in the playoffs.
Yep.
That's where these guys are standing right now. They stand firm right now in the playoffs. They're not going anywhere. If they're having a bad night, they're up against a number 2 squad. I mean, technically going to be a number 1 squad maybe by tonight. But, again, it's just I hear the frustration. They just need to have fun with it. On that last match, holy shit, man. Diego got 2 kills. Cybix got 1 kill, and that was it. You had Buckaroo who got 1 kill. And Bear Eternal, again, 3 kills and 1 revive. The guy's a beast, man.
The guy's on fire. I gotta say though, Maggio, like his timing on breaching that hull, going back to where he was originally positioned on defense.
Yeah.
So he retreated, closed the door, waited for all those grenades to come in, protected himself. It was very intelligent, very good strategic move. When his team started getting engaging with Murder Kittens, he pushed back through the door and he got a couple of downs and eliminations. It was perfect. Instead of pushing through that area and trying to regroup with his team member, he decided to push around the back and try to catch Bear Eternal off guard, and that was his downfall. Now, I mean, I guess you could have gone either way and it wouldn't have mattered. But knowing if you're playing a game such as this, you have to pay attention to how many enemies are left, and if you know 3 members are down and you're up 2v1, you need to regroup, especially against a team like Murder Kittens. Like Bear Eternal already showed you in the previous round on Shoot House, I can eliminate all of you with ease. So don't leave me alone. That's the message he was sending, and he was left alone again here, and he just picked up 3 kills. The dude's an animal. So if they can get rid of him, they could stand a better chance. Not to say that no one else on the team is good, but he has been very damaging to them tonight so far.
Yeah, Maggio's been a thorn in their side all night, and the way that he was dancing around the entire time, he did make one slight mistake with the first grenade he made. He did take a lot of heat, too. There was a lot of grenades that came in at one time, but he was smart enough not to rush out there. He went back, regrouped, got a little bit of health, waited for that push, and then went out. Timing was perfect on that. Just wish he would have regrouped. They would have taken that win. Here we are in the office. MJG starting right outside of the glass office, working their way through the zigzag. Figure out that defense.
Hey, Revelux.
That's very true, bugs.
Sí, lo escucho aquí.
Don't poke the
¿Ahí está el
bear.
ascensor?
I really want to make a bear noise right now.
Mine would probably just sound like a little sweet kitty cat.
Hey, it would fit. It is their name.
Wow.
¿Quién más trae humo?
Yo.
Vamos a tener que empujar, güey.
Ok, hay que esperar que aventen unas tantitas granadas, güey.
Pero ojo por arriba.
Por eso les decía yo que...
Ajá, tengo gente acá.
Marjorie getting shot at. Sideback. Sonico goes down.
Gotta get away from that corner. Now he's been eliminated.
Si me van a ver, tienen que hacer fuego de cobertura porque
Pues
si
yo
no,
lo
sí,
hice, güey,
Maggio.
pero...
muerte otra vez.
pero es que,
Sí, pero el
bueno,
primer arriba, ahí nadie me dio fuego de cobertura.
bueno,
That's a
No, pero
wasted
¿sabes qué? Yo no
smoke.
puedo jugar con este lag. Estos tipos tienen demasiado lag.
espera.
Cybex getting it down, but gets blown up in the process.
2-on-4.
Maggio and Diego, the last members alive for MJG.
Dios mío.
against a full team of Kittens.
You've got Maggio going through the zigzag now, and Diego going to the back stairs, upstairs, I guess. Maybe bounce some grenades. Oh shit!
Ha muerto uno de ellos, ¿verdad?
Maggio, back up.
No murió ni uno de ellos.
Moving around in my chair. You see this shit?
Seguro. Pero yo veo 3 nada más. 1, 2, 3.
What's up, Punishment? Big shout out.
Ahí tienes uno, Magio. Ahí tienes uno detrás de la columna. Si subes desde arriba le pegas alzando el arma. La columna.
No, cuida por arriba.
Arriba del medio, alzando el arma le pegas. Ahí, se escondió otra vez. No, pero yo no.
They're gonna have to coordinate together. They're gonna. Oh, wow, Maggio goes down. Can they wrap it up? Maggio is out. That leaves one member of the MJG standing.
That's going to end it.
Yeah.
Kittens getting another win here on Office, making the score now 5-0. You know, not a lot to be said there. You know, it was unfortunate because the initial push seemed like it was going well. They got a couple of smokes out. They got a couple of grenades up and over. They missed their mark a little bit. But much better placed grenades by the Kittens out towards the lobby and got a couple eliminations there. And unfortunately trying to tag someone from that corner at the back of zigzag, that's always a risky spot. You got to be a really good shot, but most of the time you don't have the position if they're holding the defense from that back computer area. You had Buckaroo and Wally holding down the lobby. Then you had Rogues and Bear Eternal holding down that zigzag area. I mean, the whole area is just covered incredibly well. So Diego and Maggio at the end there had very little opportunity to really push. Diego trying to go through the zigzag, couldn't really make any opportunities happen. And you had Maggio trying to pick off Rogues from across all the way near towards the stairs, and it just couldn't happen. I mean, even though he was moving and zigzagging really well, getting out of the way of some shots, Rogues just tagged him, and he went down quick, and then that was it because Diego was already in zigzag. He couldn't go out and get the revive. Yeah. And that was it. So unfortunate, but MJG is going to go back. They're going to be on defense this time. They can hope for the same spawn, maybe hold it just the same, but the Kittens are really showing up and proving themselves that they are the better shot. It doesn't even necessarily matter about strategy at this point. They can outgun them.
Yeah, I totally agree. On that last match, you had Murder Kittens who took that win, Bear Eternal with 1 kill, Wally with 1 revive, Rogues with 2 kills, Buckaroo with 1 kill. So everybody did something on that last match. So I mean, it's not being just handed to them. They're having to work for it. And Maggio got a revive, Cybix got a revive as well. So tough night for them. Office is really tough. I mean, and that is the defense spot of them all, man. I mean, absolutely. That's the one you want. So yeah, I mean, tough break. I will say this though, on this next match, if Murder Kittens wins this one, they will be tied for first at that point. So interesting. There we go.
It's definitely not the spawn that MJG wants in particular, but they can make it work as they push out towards the lobby, and they're going to set up position early at midpoint and see if they can catch Murder Kittens off guard.
Shots already. Oh man. 3-on-4. Member of MJG goes down.
Buckaroo getting the elimination there.
Cybix goes down. Sunico.
Wally taking the credit for that one. And already it's a 4v2. Now, this is usually a spot where you can pin the attacking team down in this back hall. MJG just couldn't make it happen. And Bear Eternal catching Maggio off guard as he tries to get that flank.
Yeah.
And he is quickly eliminated. Looks like Buckaroo went down. I can't tell if he was eliminated. No, he was revived.
It's alright, go on.
Now Kittens with the free reign of office, it seems. Correction, it looks like Buckaroo was eliminated, but he got the down and credit for the elimination first before he was completely eliminated. So Kittens at the halfway mark with a 6-win streak. I was going to do some posts or some polls. Don't know if they're necessary at this point. We're going on an hour right now, and things are cruising.
Yeah, going by pretty fast. 1 hour in, we're literally at the halfway mark. Currently, right now, as far as points where we stand, as long as everything's official, we'd say that right now, Murder Kittens is tied for first in the tournament right now, which really doesn't matter. It's just going to anchor their placement and who they're supposed to play starting off in the playoffs. So, again, MJG should not beat themselves up. I think they're doing a great job tonight. Bad night and up against a tough squad. So,
yeah, man, I agree. You watch MJG and they're playing fine. I mean, against almost any other team right now in the league, they would be okay. I mean, they would pretty much hold their own, get more kills, get more eliminations there. They would be fine. But unfortunately, they're struggling against a strong Murder Kittens team. It's just unfortunate. And it looks like they are at the halfway mark, so they are switching up hosts, it seems. So we got some time while you guys are sitting around waiting for the match to start. We do have a couple of panels below. Be sure to check out amateurhourcommentary.com. I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream, not everybody was here, but it's worth mentioning now. If you guys have been here before and you saw me wearing my Wolf Craze t-shirt, slash jersey, if you will. A couple of teams did reach out asking if they could have their own team jersey made. So there is one that is currently live. I have mine ordered already. It's on the way. And if you guys have a team and you are interested in having some jerseys, I'm more than willing to design. But please check it out. See if it's something that you're interested in. I could come up with just about any design that you want. Take a little bit of work, but I'm willing to do it. So please check it out. And also check out everything else that's over there. We do have an EU team, a EU branch. So if you guys could go check out twitch.tv/AH Commentary EU, support them over there as they're going to provide us the European coverage of the Pro League. Be greatly appreciated. Those guys are working hard. They're working through some of the newbie hiccups as we all have encountered in the past. So the more support they get, the more encouragement, the more they can more shows that they can put on for you guys.
I'm actually personally very excited about the jerseys. You guys know that I'm the shirt guy. I like to make all kinds of cool shirts. That one I'm actually really looking forward to. So I think I'm going to go old school on it. And I'm gonna make I want Duganauts. Going that way. Yeah, Duganauts jersey, old school.
Heck yeah. Bugs, you have it completely right. Sometimes you play right and it's just not your night. And this is entirely true. I'm watching the moves of Maggio and his team, and it's not like they're playing bad. They're just being outshot. I mean,
even on that last match, they didn't do anything wrong. They did exactly the same approach that me and my squad would do. They just got outshot. That's it.
You could see Maggio going up against Rogues there and back and forth, and they're both moving pretty much mirror images of each other. Just Rogues got the shots, Maggio didn't, and that's the unfortunate part. Sometimes you go up against those players that just are quicker on the trigger and a little bit more accurate with their aim. I guarantee you, against any other team, he probably could have gotten down there. It's just kind of how the dice is rolled sometimes. And tonight, not in MJG's favor. Hopefully they can turn it around, though. They have 6 more rounds to go to get a couple of points up on the board and take that away from the Murder Kittens. But, I mean, how things are going tonight, the trains are on the track for Murder Kittens, and MJG is derailed quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to this next match. If Murder Kittens wins this next one, that puts them in first place. I mean, at least they've got that from this match. They've got that from the season. And, I mean, to bump right back up to first place, where they actually just got dethroned by Good Choice. So Good Choice is actually in first place. That just happened. So tonight will actually change things up. They've got that. So even if Murder Kittens, say, doesn't win the tournament, they've got that. Week 13, we were back at first place. We beat MJG. We took it home. We did it right. And MJG can at least say, man, that they had at least a really good time playing this shit. They are still in playoffs. Still in playoffs. That's why I keep hearing him, like, a little bit of sound effects and stuff. I wish I could just, like, shake him a little bit. Dude, this game really does not matter. Not tonight, man. It's not tonight. Next week, it's going to matter. Then make the sounds. Not tonight. Just have fun with it. Pick some crazy-ass maps and do your best.
King Cole does make the point that yes, Rogues and Bear were switching on and off, so they were kind of double firing. So anytime one of them got tagged, they would just switch out, and this is true. It all comes down to positioning. But for the majority of the shootout, Rogues was definitely taking point. But of course, with the support of Bear, that was really helpful. But that also speaks to the strategy that MJG has taken. There hasn't been a lot of. They've been near each other, but there hasn't been a lot of double firing from what I've seen. There hasn't been a lot of cooperation. They are getting some revives in, so at least that exists, because we saw in the Razzle Dazzle versus Good Choice match, Razzle Dazzle just couldn't get the revives. They were slow on the uptake there. They couldn't get the revives, and they got eliminated rather quickly. They did get a couple of wins, of course. I believe one was on District and the other one was on Office, if I can remember correctly. So they got a couple of wins. Was it Containment? It was
and Hanger.
Hanger. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, then what game was I thinking of? Shit. Not that one. So Containment and Hanger. So they got a couple of wins there, but they were both on defense. MJG is struggling on both defense and offense, as it seems. I believe they're going to be doing a lag test because they're going back to Prepper, and I just saw someone with the Z1, so we're not necessarily going to go switch to the team perspective yet. I'm going to wait for that to pass. But yeah, MJG is just struggling with sticking together, getting those revives, getting those double shots, and I don't know, doing things strategically, playing it a little bit smarter than the Murder Kittens. It's just not happening for them right now.
Yeah. I agree. I keep wanting to root these guys on, man. Like I'm not watching anything but their perspective tonight, and I see things where it's like, well, shit, that's what I would do, and like seriously, not doing anything wrong. Maggio getting caught off guard on Office. I mean, he just went to make that turn, pops out Bear Eternal, and like less than a second later, he's down.
Yeah.
I mean, it's hard to react that quick, and especially at that point, it was 2-on-4 at that point, but still the same push, same thing. So I don't know, man. Just they got to be a little bit more patient. I know that they were pushing pretty hard on that one, and maybe trying to find those angles, because that's what these elite players are doing. Find those angles, find those cracks, and take those approaches.
I think one of their team members was maybe considering, I think it was Diego who was going upstairs, maybe considering throwing some grenades into the glass and trying to bounce it off. It looked like they were going to attempt that, but decided not to. We actually saw Savage doing that in the Good Choice match against Razzle Dazzle, and it was impressive. But I remember speaking critically on how difficult that can be if you don't, one, practice it, and two, have experience, like knowing exactly where to place it, or getting the right angle on it, because otherwise it could go straight down or it can come right back at you. So they did a really good job with that. But yeah, MJG is struggling now. Fresh Milk and Bugs are both saying like they are running with a new teammate. Running with one new teammate could be a problem. It could be a problem, but I also don't want to say it is a problem, because I'm sure they've got some practice in with him, and if not, there's at least still 3 members that have played together before who are seemingly not coordinating their movements enough, at least against a team like Murder Kittens, where you can't be as loose and free form as maybe you could in Publix or against a lesser team. I don't know.
Unfortunately, they did. Well, I mean, not unfortunately for Civix, but I mean, they did have to pull in a new player tonight. Even just before the match, I think they had 3 of their 4 pretty solid. But someone could, I don't, for whatever reason, you know. So that is why the league is flexible over certain things that happens or whatever. So, but it's really a disadvantage if you look at it because of the communication barrier. You know that this is not your normal guy, you know. And that'll throw any squad off. I mean, I don't care how good you are. I mean, you've got someone who's following you all night.
It's true.
Because they're not going to be making any calls unless they're, I don't know, they might with some of the people I know just jump in there with the squad and start making some calls. But yeah, so they're just going to be following you all night. They're not making any calls, any decisions. They're trying to find your groove all night. So I don't know. It's not a good call.
See, for someone like me, I'm a support player, so I'm always the caboose. I can play with any team. You guys go. I'll follow you, and I'll do what I can to try to keep you alive and support. That's my role, you know? Yeah, see, we're on the same page. So for guys like us, we can adapt super easily. But for someone who is a bit more of an aggressive player hopping onto a team they haven't played with before, I could see that being a problem, especially when you're kind of forced into that support role. I don't know. These are all just my opinions. I could be talking out of my ass and not even know it. That's you too, Bugs? Yeah, you the support role? Yeah, see, power to the support role, people. You put me in a game of Overwatch, I'm a support player. You put me in any kind of game, I'm a support player. That's what I do. I don't like being the point person. I always fuck it up. Somehow. I just always mess it up.
I will say, though, in a tournament match, what you usually, in my opinion, what you'll usually see is that when you've got a really good squad, just on your everyday squad, this is just, I'm playing noob, sweet potato, or not sweet potato, sorry, but I'm playing potatoes, I'm playing whatever, just, brand new people. And I don't know, man, you go into there, and I totally lost my thought on this shit, so I don't know. I'm going to shut the fuck up. I think they're going back in, hopefully, to kill that time that I was about to kill everyone.
Yep, you're going to be going to black site. Just for anyone, for everyone's information, I currently don't have a promo code on our marketplace. I'm looking into how to get one. It may cost me something, but it'll be worth it if it means you guys can get something at a discount. But just know, anything you find on our merch store, on our marketplace, is like the base price. We pretty much make no profit off of the sales. This is simply for you guys. If you want to support the brand, you support the brand by wearing the brand. And that means more than any kind of money coming in. So we make pretty much no profit off of any of the sales. It is strictly for you guys if you want to support us in that sort of way. If you guys are looking for a promo code, I can definitely look into getting one. I don't know what it is, but they recently just underwent a complete brand redesign. So some new features have popped up. Again, I'll look into it for you guys, see if I can get that for you. But here we are on Black Site.
Black Site.
Hey guys, just real quick, you remember back when if you down someone, your teammates could steal the kill? Yeah, that was me. I stole everyone's kills.
Oh, I did that tonight. Chuck knows that's what I'm good for.
That is what I did.
For sure, if you go to my scorecard, I bet you half of my kills is technically should have gone to somebody else.
Yeah, that's how I ended up getting a good KDR.
Maggio taking advantage of Eagle Eye and trying to get an idea of where these crazy kittens are.
Dillinger, yeah, 6L them.
Ahí hay uno ya, y hay sensor. No hay C4 por la de Zúnico. Yo sugiero que...
Yeah, totally agree.
Entremos por la derecha.
Por la izquierda, ajá, torearlos poquito por la izquierda y luego avanzar a la derecha, güey.
Bueno.
¿Quién yo? ¿Lo toreo por la izquierda?
Poquito nada más como...
Alright, Maggio gives up the Eagle Eye. They got an idea where they're at. They're going to make their move.
Eso. Vamos para allá.
Hay una mina ahí abajo, mira.
Sí, ya viene escondido.
Bueno, vamos.
Uno aquí escondido, sí.
Vamos a intentar venir por acá. Cuidado que solo vi 3, güey.
Acá. Cybex, puede salir ahí al frente. Puede salir ahí al frente, así.
No, va a haber, no, los van a agarrar, güey. Avienten humo, pero para que piensen que van, pero en realidad no vayan.
Hay construcción, espera. Ábrele, tírate para atrás, Cybex. Pero tírate para atrás y escóndete con la pared. Eso. Escóndete de una vez.
Vamos a intentar entrar por donde, chicos. Yo preferiría que entráramos por aquí. ¿Cuál derecha, güey?
¿Ya le abrieron esa puerta, Sónico?
Sí, ya la abrimos.
Bueno, entonces yo sí voy a empujar de este lado.
Sí, voy contigo, güey. Ya vénganse para acá, güey.
Vente.
Vénganse, muévanse. Tenemos que ir todos. Cybex, dile Cybex que ¿cómo se dice esto?
Pero es con huevos entonces,
Pasaron para allá, ojo.
We're getting hit with 2 concussion mines. Really messing up Maggio here.
Me dejaron muerto.
But he's still safe.
Ahí están todavía al frente. Ojo a la izquierda, eso, Cybex. Ojo ahí a la izquierda.
Bueno, ya. Bueno, ya nos están esperando, entonces tal vez debamos...
Let's go.
Vamos a lanzar granadas allá, Diego.
Shots fired on Diego, forcing a retreat.
Voy a abrir este
Vente.
puerto.
Eso.
Grenades flying out, missing their mark at the doorway.
Esperando, nos va a estar cabrón ahí, güey.
Now all eyes at Kittens,
Están atrás del tanque.
pushing back towards Main
¿Tanque o
Street.
del jeep este?
Del GPS, ahí con el...
Ah, sí, pues es tanque, ¿verdad? Bueno, yo sugiero que aventemos frags y nos metamos.
Ojo atrás, Cybex.
Grenades flying in from both directions. Nice flash.
Wow.
Bear Eternal blinded, but getting back to safety. Rogue's there to provide support.
Maggio having to back up. A lot of red in his eyes.
Revive over on MJG.
Oh, Maggio goes down.
Should I go help you?
I'm good.
Okay. Okay.
Gets the revive.
They're in a double door.
Ok, voy a lanzar humo y cruzan de frente. Y yo le hago tiro a ese de frente, ¿ok?
Dale, güey. Que avienten granadas a la izquierda.
Sale.
si pueden.
Another flash going out. Grenades also flying out. Smokes.
They're pushing across. Hit with a concussion at the wrong time.
Oh, and gets pegged right there in the doorway. Diego gets taken down alongside him.
Oh, man. Such a good approach. Wow. It
God.
was such a good approach, too, man. It was strong.
I gotta agree with you on that one. That was a really hard push. And, man, if only they could have gotten across the street, it could have been successful.
That concussion was critical. Whoever played that one on Murder Kittens, that was a really critical concussion. They were making their way, double timing it, man. 2 people. Without a doubt, that one member of Murder Kittens would have gotten killed if it not for that concussion. So good play on that.
I would suspect so, Fresh Milk. Yes, I would suspect he's got the blinders on for a reason, just like some people play with click turn. This is why a spectator mode would be great. FCE, please.
Hint, hint.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. I've never seen.
Eternal.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, man. Fear Eternal getting 2 kills on that one. Rogue's getting 1. I cannot tell who got the last kill on that. On MJG, there was 2 revives. Diego getting 1 of those, and Sonico getting the other. Shit, man. Oh, shit. I almost had it. He didn't want to look at. I'm telling you, I'm looking for Maggio's view. He just. Wally Ghost getting the last kill on that one, so that was the 4th. Yeah, that's
I've never seen so. I don't think I've ever seen so many concussion mines placed in one match before. Maybe I have, but in a league match, not so much. I agree with you. Those concussion mines really did a number. Maggio actually eating 2 of them, moving down that alleyway right next to Main Street. And man, if only that one concussion mine wasn't there when they crossed, they could have done something. Diego was set back just a little bit too far, though. He was behind the wall, but he still got pegged. He's a little late in tow. The smoke started dispersing a little bit, and he got tagged from the end of the street, while Maggio got tagged by the guy in that little kitty corner. So it was a really good maneuver, just unfortunate circumstances, but hey, what are you going to do? Now they're going to have their chance to defend here on Black Site. Chuck and Miss with 1,000 bits. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that, man. Love it.
I agree, man. But I mean, going back to what we were talking about during that office match and what had happened and maybe how to fix it, Maggio listened to that advice somehow. But he kind of took his time a little bit more, and with he didn't give himself a whole lot of shooting room, but that's exactly what they're playing with. We're working with slivers here. It was just enough where he was able to exchange fire, and he still took some hits with just a little bit that he gave. So if you can get that into your head, that's kind of the game that you're playing, that you can't make too many bad moves. You can't expose yourself too much. Even Chuck getting on to me tonight about, Rad's not checking corners right, how I ease out there and how you kind of need to bump out there and go right back. I mean, we see these guys doing it over and over, and I did get called out for it earlier. I was doing it wrong. Wasn't going fast enough. That's what you got to do. So they've got to keep up with that pace. You got to fast movements. Don't give too much, and work with as much as with what you are given, even if it's just a slip. So, and that's how these guys end up taking these wins over and over. Sneaky spots. Murder Kittens, by the way, congratulations, taking the first spot in the tournament.
Yeah, looks like they may have backed out. Maybe switching hosts again, perhaps. Gonna wait and see what transpires here. That's what it was. As for what Cinderella asked, if someone was to buy a hoodie, could we sign it? Sure, I guess. It would take a lot of
shipping.
Thank you. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. It'd take a lot of shipping because we're all over the place. I'm over New York. Rad, you're where?
Georgia.
We got Titch in, Bumfuckville, Canada. And then Raptors all the way on the West Coast, and same with Paco, and we're all over the place.
Worldwide. U.S. wide.
What's up, Sat McKilla? How you doing, man?
North America side.
Number one. That's right. Number one, and still climbing, because we got, what is this, 5 more matches to go?
Yeah, 5 more. So they're right now, Murder Kittens standing 1 point over Good Choice as far as the tournament standings are going. So, yeah, good on them. Really happy for them. Sure, Good Choice is kind of pissed off right now.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We enjoy it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the perspectives and enjoying the entertainment. Hopefully also, and if you're not following us over on our Facebook group page, I request that you do, because as we grow, as we expand our service, and we are a service to you guys, and we want to make sure it's the best that we can make it. Sometimes we do post questions on our Facebook group, and if you could answer those, that'd be great, because it really informs us in the direction that we need to take. Hopefully our approach to when the match is actually live is better, a better balance between play-by-play and also in-game chat. I know you guys like both. Sometimes people like me and Rad, we like to talk, and sometimes we just can't shut up sometimes. So it's okay to let us know. We just get super excited, but really this is for your entertainment. So if it's disturbing or disrupting, please just let us know and we will correct it. We want you guys to have the best experience possible here on Amateur Hour Commentary. So,
just like right now, you got Savage and King Cole in the comments flexing some muscles out there to remind me that Good Choice was undefeated this season. So even with all the points and all that stuff, that can't go unaccounted for too. So they've had a great season. So has Murder Kittens. A bunch of people have had great seasons. So not to take away from anyone.
So it looks like Bear Eternal's offline. I'm wondering if they just kind of ended it. Did they just end it? Oh, they got 7 wins. Don't piss on your parade. I won't. What's up, Hugo? How you doing?
No way, they're not going to stop.
Good season, but you're still number 2, says Sap. Number 1 cheerleader. I love these comments, man. All right. Does anyone know if it's ended? Like, have they just concluded the match? Because I'm refreshing the stream and it doesn't look like he's live.
I still have Maggio. We're still live.
Yeah, he's still live.
Still talking to people, but it's kind of looking like he's on his own.
Hugo is a beast. Like, I don't want to lay claim that he's the best. I've seen a lot of really good killers out there, but holy crap, Hugo, dude, like, definitely top 5 for sure. But yeah, if we could get confirmation if it's still gonna continue.
Yeah, sorry, I just messaged Maggio just to see what was going on, see if that was it or not.
We do have a Discord. All the links are below in our panels. If you're watching on your phone, which actually about 70% or more of you guys actually do, if you go to our page and go to the About section, they're all there. You could just go to the page itself, go to the About section, check out the links. All you have to do is click on the picture. The link is already attached to it. Brings you right there. 1v1. Oh my gosh. I will watch that on my channel. Like, even if we weren't to cover it, I would totally watch that.
Oh yeah, that would actually be pretty nice.
We might be going back live. Okay, Bear Tunnel's back up.
Yeah, right. I've got they're loading back up, so we're good.
Okay, maybe just restarting app. Sometimes that helps, like, balance out some of the lag that might exist. Thank you guys for being patient. Thank you guys and gals for being patient. Sap saying you would destroy me. Hey man, 1v1's different. Okay.
It's like my uncle's fighting. Yeah, I can see that. I probably suck more when I'm on a team than when I do 1v1. 1v1 is so different. Like, it's so different. Like, if I were not that Titch is like the best player, but he's a good player, all right? And he's definitely far better than me when it comes to team play. If we're ever on a team, he's definitely beating me in kills and revives and all that shit, okay? Flat out. And I toot my horn all the time because I've beaten him twice in 1v1. I haven't lost a 1v1 yet, but I haven't also played like one of the top 5 or top 500 either. That would be fun as hell. So if anyone wants to do that, I'm willing to try. Just give me about a week's time to prep because I haven't played in a long time, so I need to get my game back up. But 1v1s are so crazy. Now, if you two are just people who like to go out and shoot, then it's really going to come down to who's going to win, who's going to have the fastest trigger finger. I'm very much a tactician. I will play defense like crazy. I will barricade myself in rooms. I will play cat and mouse. I will lead you down the path I want you to go to try to take you out because I will not win in a straight up gunfight. I can guarantee you that. I think Makilla just actually said it right. He said, my money is on Rad. He's a beast. I would kill you. I would come after you. I would shoot you in the dick. That's my belief in it. You're going to do a 1v1. I don't know. You can hide in the box if you want to.
Who's
Daddy
bringing
Rad
the
is
lube?
on his way.
Rad, let's do it, man. Let's do a 1v1. If you guys want to see it, let us know. We will do a 1v1. That is exciting shit. Rip that shit off.
All right.
We raw dog it here.
It's not about us. It's not about us.
Oh, we got time. Yeah, we got time. We could talk about us for once.
We could.
Who's bringing the lube?
Hey, man,
please,
I did get to play with C-Rod last night. I think I mentioned that slightly earlier. But that guy is a beast. He's on Murder Kittens. Holy shit. He wasn't talking very much. I would say that. Now that we're doing some side critiquing here, he doesn't really talk very much. But you got to be afraid of the quiet ones.
Absolutely.
I think he finally said enough stupid shit to him last night that he started to laugh about some things, and then we got him to talk. I did get him to submit that he said I could make a Murder Kitten shirt, and I made a big deal about it. I was like, I'm recording this shit. so everybody knows in the room. And so, okay, but yeah, so I might have they even wanted me to make a Murder Kittens shirt tonight, but they gave me a good solid 5 minutes to get it done. So thanks, guys, for all of the heads up. But yeah, just so that was cool. And MJG, they still haven't given me permission. I love logos, I love shirts, and I love lamp.
King Cole saying crowd does not shut up. So he must have been off that night, extremely tired or wasted. One of the two or three.
I'm not gonna say wasted. He was shooting pretty damn straight.
Oh, some people play better drunk, man. Have you ever watched Drunk Fest? Those people can play wasted, man. Oh my god.
It's really
especially
weird.
Prio. Oh my gosh, Prio is like he'll play incredible when he's wasted, and then he'll just pass out in his headset, and you'll hear him snoring for like 15-20 minutes, and everybody's cracking up. Absolute blast. What's up, Enzo?
We should do a thing where what was your most craziest moment, the most outrageous thing that you've ever heard or seen in Firewall? Because I know mine.
I got one.
What, you go first.
I'll do that after the match.
Okay. After the match, we'll tell our crazy stories. If you've got one, put it into the comments. We'll call you out on that shit and point at you and laugh.
So it does seem as though there are some takers for the 1v1s, so we can arrange something where it's you and me, and whoever wins goes up against Hugo.
Oh, look, we're back in the match here.
Pero vente ya. Por aquí, JK, por aquí.
Right off the bat, Buckaroo going on Eagle Eye.
Ahí para cuando crucen.
Yeah, wrapping up on black site here. MJG getting the defense spot.
They definitely put some shit out there, guys. Be careful. I don't mind pushing right side.
And it looks like the same type of setup that Murder Kittens just had.
One guy in Waleed's spot, and then I don't see the fourth, but I think he's over near Bear's spot. So they're basically holding it the same way we did. Yeah, let's take those guys out to the right.
Okay.
A couple of good grenades. There's literally standing behind that Hummer that Rogues does. They're both right there. Can I go wide?
I can.
Yeah, go
Want me to open the door?
I'm gonna dump ammo right there.
Hold on, check position again, Buck. You wanna check position again?
Yeah. Give me 1 second. Don't open the door yet.
You let them go.
But Sap wrote. We can talk about that after.
Back in. See.
Yeah, they're moving around.
Shit.
They're moving from right to left. Yeah, they're kind of holding the same thing we do.
Shit.
Yeah, one's standing exactly in my position, and one's in Rogues' position. They're doing the same thing we did.
Watch for mines. Cause
Yeah.
want me to open it, Buck?
Yeah, open it.
Gerado's back in. Looks like they had a substitute there.
Stay back a little, Will, because they might bomb these nades. There it is. Stand back.
Oh shit, you're in? Nice.
I'm holding this position on the SUV if it comes up. Will, come up to right here. Yeah, I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna let you guys do some shit.
I'm watching flank a little bit.
I hear him.
I have this.
You hear him to the
Oh
right?
shit, yeah, there was one behind the Humvee there.
Here we go. Motion detector going off.
Oh, fuck.
Gerado downing Rogues, getting the elimination.
There's one.
That's
Start.
a 4v3 MJG with the advantage.
Actually, one guy middle over there. Two guys there in front of the box.
Grenades.
Grenades going in.
Where are they? What, Rogues?
I just moved Cam.
Smoke everywhere.
There might be two there. They're kind of pushing up a little bit.
That was a hit.
Yeah, in front of you. You got 2 minutes. You got time. They're all. I see 2, 3. They're all 4 there. One going back the opposite side.
Oh, trying to run away was Bear Turnal. Gets
Look at
tagged in the
that.
doorway. Somehow still gets the door closed
They're
though.
pushing. They're not pushing.
Of course he did.
The man's magic. Buckaroo there to get the revive, and they've rotated back.
Lined up there. One guy's kind of in the middle corner.
It's like Wally's in tow,
Push far left.
lagging behind a little bit.
Let me get over there.
Not too much going on MJG's side, but still holding strong, really not changing their position here.
Ok, abrieron al centro.
Yeah, he's almost alone there. One guy's coming in to the right.
Dude, I
Yeah,
didn't
he's
even
falling
hit
back.
him.
So, two there, and then there's still Okay, now there's there's three there, basically. From the corner
Let's go
to
back
there.
right. Let's go back
No,
right.
one's going back that way. One went back that way. I can't.
push.
Okay, I gotta move. Yeah, we gotta go fast.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you gotta move. So I'm coming that way. There's two left.
Shots fired from Main Street. Maggio retreating back, getting away. Bear Eternal getting elimination though, evening up the score.
End of the road. End of the road.
There he is, getting another down on Gerardo this time, and he drops another one.
Oh, nice.
Wally gets down, but revived rather quickly. And there we are for the Hack Kittens, taking away another victory here
Say something about Gerardo sneaking in.
with a
They
much more
poked.
successful push than what MJG had.
That's fine. I mean,
They poked at that bear, dude.
You can't do that, dude. I don't
can't
care,
poke the bear.
black, grizzly, polar, you leave it alone.
Don't poke the bear.
The best thing you can do is just stand still and hope it runs away.
Yeah. Throw a picnic basket down. Just
Hey, boo-boo.
get the hell out of there. Oh, let me get these stats and we'll jump back over to you.
Bear Eternal with 3, man. Holy cow.
Man, that sucks. It was just a really, really good push. But as soon as, hang on, here we go on the stats. Holy shit. Wally gets 1 kill. Buckaroo gets 2 revives. Bear Eternal gets 3 kills. Rogues was the only member to go down on that last one. Maggio did get a kill, and Diego got a revive. And that was it on that. So, yeah, even Murder Kittens are saying that it was a sneaky move on on MJG. It was a nice setup. They had a really good setup. I
They
would
really
just
did.
definitely say one member went down on MJG, and that's where everything kind of started breaking down quickly, too. Bear Eternal with a crazy push. And as soon as Maggio got away from Diego, it seems like Diego went down. Maggio went to try to back him up and get that hit. It was too much, man. He couldn't get the angle fast enough. And I would say from Bear Eternal's point of view, it was a more straight shot than what Maggio was having to run into. He was literally having to turn his whole body around to make that left turn that Bear was coming from. So it's a tough break. It was a really nice setup. They did good.
I liked how MJG was set up. They had all the areas covered and plenty of room to retreat if necessary. We saw Maggio do that a couple of times, and they had their shots on too. And I gotta say, having Gerardo back on the team for tonight's match, you could definitely already see a difference in play style. They played it differently than they have been all night. Now, did he really make a huge difference? I can't really say that because they still lost, but their play style abruptly changed. They were sticking closer together in pairs than they were in previous rounds, and they had better positioning than what they were having all night.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if Gerardo's leading in terms of strategizing or what, but it looked different. We'll see if that carries over into District, which is the map we're going into next. But I don't know. One player can make a difference. We've seen it happen in the past. We'll see if Gerardo coming back on the roster for tonight makes a difference here.
I think MJG is going to do really good on District. District is a solid map that we're used to in tournaments. Both squads have had plenty of time to be able to master this map. I mean, let's just be real. They're going to take their own approaches on it. But I would say, Black Site, I still don't think is one of my favorite maps if you're trying to take 2 wins. It's a win-lose map. Office, we've obviously seen that's extremely possible to get 2 wins on that, depending on spawns and things. So, I don't know. I'm just kind of hoping things are going to turn around for MJG. Starting off in District, I don't know. Play hard. Keep going.
Hugo,
Week 13, doesn't matter.
Hugo, thank you for the bits, man. Really appreciate it.
Alright, well, look at this shooting alley. I'm gonna give you.
Yeah, man. Thank you. Appreciate you very much. Big shout out, End Zone. What's up, brother? How are you, man? You gotta hook it.
Subí subimos sobre la 2.
MJG starting off on the
Uno ya fue a
attack,
poner algo
moving
hasta
toward
atrás
the
por la
middle of the
4
map,
por si subimos allá.
behind the concrete wall.
Pero creo que no alcanzó a
Maggio
poner
using that eagle eye.
Y uno está cerca de los bultos de cemento y el otro al ladito y el otro en el... Están todos alrededor, 5 metros cuadrados alrededor del ojo de águila. ¿Sale?
O sea, con granadas podemos darles.
No alcanzan a llegar a menos que sean frags.
Ok. Yo me vengo por este lado de aquí.
Ajá, vamos. ¿Quién trae frags de ustedes?
Por el fondo, yo traigo frags.
Exacto, para que tú desde allá les avientes. Pero cuando ellos empujen...
Thanks, guys. Glad I didn't make that Murder Kittens shirt tonight.
Mario, deberías quedarte viendo el ojo de águila aquí mientras JK y yo damos tiro para que no nos flanqueen.
Pues están metidos ahí los cuatro.
It's like Diego's separating from the team.
Pues sí, ahí los veo.
Stop it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Maggio back on Eagle Eye, trying to find the position of Kittens who are sitting still and wait.
¿Sabes qué? Uno se tiene que ir al corredor sniper. A las...
Look at those big balls that Dorado's got.
Les avientas granadas. Eso.
He just ran right up there, poked his head around the corner.
Okay.
There they go. They got their count on the floor.
Déjame te cuido. Ok, uno ya se metió en el ojo de águila, Zurico. Entonces, pero todavía no te ven. Todavía no te ven.
¿Alguien conmigo?
No, vas. No te han visto. Uno ya se fue al corredor. Ya regresó. Ya no te ven. Dos están en los bultos, Zunico, y los otros dos ya están por ahí. Nadie está en el ojo de águila. ¿Sale? Vamos a empezar. Están muy no mames.
Exactly.
Maggio goes down. Revive there by Dorado. Still seeing a lot of red. Grenades incoming. But he survives to fight again.
Yo ya estaba súper cubierto, güey.
Sí, está cabrón.
¿Ya moriste? Mira,
Holy shit, what was that?
Y 3, güey, ya tengo, güey. 3 disparos, güey.
Me mocho unas huevas si no usan el switch del lag. Lo estoy seguro.
Está cabrón.
¿Sabes que eso lo venden?
Somebody shot him through the wall from that view.
Diego, mira. Lanza tú tus frags, lanzamos humo y empezamos. Lanza tus frags.
Dale, güey. Ahí va. Cuidado.
Maggio trying to provide some of that suppressive fire by getting tagged in the process. Here goes Diego pushing up around the little market stand. Grenade missing, and it looks like one of their teammates is down across the way. No chance for a revive there. Dorado's been put down. Can't go in for the manual revive. That's 2 members down. Maggio seeing a lot of red. Now Maggio's down, and Diego left all alone to fight for himself here.
It's on me right there in the corner.
Am I watching something?
Yeah, that's it.
Maggio's still up.
No, it's good shooting this.
And that's it. The Kittens taking home the win here. First round on District, increasing their lead. It's now 9-0. And there's no slowing down for these cats. Man, oh man, what do you say about that? You know, we talked, I think, last week or the last match we cast together about District and how you know, Eagle Eye is such an important skill to take with you, particularly on District or bigger maps like District, because, you know, knowing the position of the enemies is critical in these spaces. Not as critical as I would say like an office, or hell, even hangar. I wouldn't say it's that critical. I mean, you could use Eagle Eye on hangar, but the engagement's so quick, it's almost like it's wasted time. But here over there on District, it's critical. We could see Buckaroo, Maggio hanging out on it for a while, but it really doesn't mean much when you know the opposing team also has you in their sights.
Yeah.
So it was unfortunate for MJG there. It's as much as they knew the positioning of the Kittens, it still didn't help them out very much, unfortunately.
Yeah, we were taking note about Eagle Eye. Most common matches that you'll probably see it is going to be on district and containment. Really big maps where you can get very spread out. And not only that, but if you're going to, because it is such a strong, both of them, such strong defense maps, you really want that Eagle Eye to see that setup. Where are these guys at? Because upstairs, from the red stairs there, upstairs in that open area, man, there's so much coverage for the defending team if you get that. You really, really need to have a very good approach. Now, I respect MJG for going up those stairs together. Dorado was huge balls the way that he went up there, Didn't do anything, but I just thought it was pretty big.
Yeah, but, absolutely. Big balls move.
But again, they pretty much stuck together. I wasn't a big fan of where Diego's placement was, but I understood it. I'm all about the buddy system. And I think that's been the biggest downfall for MJG. I love me some MJG, but I've caught them too many times tonight getting too far away from each other, getting out of revive range, not being able to double fire. That's how you're going to beat these big teams. You want to outfire them, then throw the fire at them, But you can't do it on your own, and especially when you're trying to take all these different angles, and it's not working out. It's obviously not working out. Get closer. Every time that they work closer together, it seems that they get more kills. So that'd be my advice. Murder Kittens getting a really nice spawn. So we'll see.
Hugo, thank you for another tip there, man. Appreciate it. And Vaughn, welcome, dude. Same with you, Camp Kid Kill. MJG with a good defensive spawn here. Let's see if they can hold the back alley. We have seen this fall apart in the past. Hopefully it doesn't happen to them tonight.
Agreed.
Oops. Sorry about that, guys.
I didn't get to say hey to Camp Kid Kill. What's up, man? Big shout out. Thanks for being here.
Didn't change the transition there.
Concussion in mine? Okay, cool.
Bong, what's up, buddy? Thanks for being here, man.
Off forward back there? No one in the market, right?
Wally, are you?
But there was nobody in the market?
No,
No, okay,
all
cool.
four are out back.
Now I'm gonna get this firewall back here.
Waleed, what's going on, man?
There's one in front of the truck there. Should have got him.
Be real careful. Okay, let me check Eagle Eye again. One on Eagle Eye, three behind the car, I believe. Yeah, they're just holding that corner. We gotta get our nades on them. Yep.
Get some good grenades, guys.
Watch for concussions and shit. Okay, someone's gotta cover me while we go down this. Okay, Waleed, you wanna go to the taxi side?
Remember, there's concussions by the AC.
Yeah,
Market?
Don't push down yet.
I'm going through the market.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, do that. I know
I'm not familiar with throwing.
It's a nice defense set up in the back of the store. They are going to have to be very cautious not to get within grenade range from the long street there.
Remember, there's a.
Yeah, hold on there.
Remember the mines at the AC, Waleed. So when you do push, there's gonna be mines right there.
They're still holding in the same spot, guys. They're all in the same spots. Our grenades are going to be good. We just have to do it at the same time. Waleed, are you going to the back?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the back. So
Yeah,
there's
go to the
three
back.
spots. Yeah. Hold on. Where's the mines? Which AC?
I'll show. Just don't push down. They're on your right-hand side. You'll see a box on the right. Yeah.
Can you get them off, folks, with your impact, or you're gonna save them?
Cause you guys,
Cause that's gonna stop Waleed from pushing.
Get ready.
Okay.
Get ready to throw your grenades.
Whenever you're ready. Yeah. I'm gonna throw smokes, then grenades.
Yeah, you guys throw them first.
I'm gonna throw smoke first. All right. 3.
Concussion mine going off in front of the store. Not doing anything though. Here goes Bear Eternal throwing up a couple of grenades.
Yeah, wow.
Eating one himself, retreating back into the store.
Maggio, get back under cover. Maggio goes down.
But takes Bear Eternal with him.
Nice. Get rid of the beast.
And now they're pushing up the back alley. MJG push back to the wall. But utilizing the cover effectively. Could they get their first win here as members of the Kittens get eliminated? And that's it. MJG getting their first win.
Yes.
In the 10th round of the evening. But it happened, ladies and gentlemen. Whew. It was a long road, but they made it happen.
You know what I saw? I saw a squad that stuck together, man. I saw a squad that had good defense. Really good plays. Even Maggio running out there, he still got that kill on Bear Eternal, but him running out there was a huge risk. He shouldn't have done it. He had no coverage whatsoever, and he immediately went down because of Bear. He was able to get that kill. Good on him, and good on his squad for being close to him so they could get that revive on Maggio.
That was really so close. You're right. They played it smart. They did play close together, but in a situation like that, you have no other choice. You can't really spread out on the defense. Sure. You have to sit back. But I think that's an eye-opener. Like, hey, look, we do better sticking close together, utilizing our coverage effectively. You notice they didn't stick behind the car. They retreated back towards the wall, knowing like, hey, we got to get better cover here. I also noticed that they didn't put any ammo bags on top of the car for the additional coverage that I talked about that last time. People are not doing that, which kind of baffles me. A lot of the top teams always place ammo bags where their head could be shot. And I didn't even see it here either. Like I didn't see it the last time in the previous week match. So it was a bit baffling, but they retreated back behind the wall. They used their cover effectively, and ultimately they got their win because of it. So well played, MJG. Let's see if you can go on to Embassy here and get another win under your belt. We only got this last map left. Make something happen.
Yeah, so this is going to be a good one. Another solid one. These guys might have another, again, like District, what we were just saying. It's a solid one that you'll see in the tournaments. I'm hoping that MJG has got this one mastered down to enough that they can get this win. They did. They took that one. They deserved it. And let me call this out really quick. So on Murder Kitten's side, you had Buckaroo, who had a kill, and you had Waleed Ghost, who had a revive. But on the winning side, MJG, you had Gerardo, who had 1 kill, 1 revive, Maggio with 1 kill, and the Beast Sunico on that one getting 2 kills. So good on that squad for getting it. They deserved it. I bet they're going to have a good laugh about this later tonight.
Now let's see if they could do something similar on Embassy. Embassy is another map where I think close quarter, strategizing is kind of forced upon you. There's not a lot of wide open space unless you go towards the lobby, which is right in front of the kitchen. Unless you go into the area, most of it's close corridors. So you're going to have to stick close together. But that also comes with its own risks. You don't want to push in as a whole group and just get bombarded with grenades. So they're going to have to strategize in some fashion, whether it's 2 and 2 or use a 1 and 3 method to draw attention to one focal location, throw them off guard. But they're going to have to do something here. Sticking together is absolutely paramount, though.
Totally agree. Got MJG starting off on the attack at the metal detectors. They're going to run through there and possibly shoot some dicks.
Figuring on Ray's energy, it should be an easier target. It gives you a boner.
It gives you a boner.
Shots already fired. Wally getting a down and elimination. Grenades coming out. Dorado pushing up, trying to do something there.
Hard left.
It looks like Dorado's able to get a couple of downs. Wally goes down. Here comes the last members of the Kittens providing support. Wally back up. And MJG eliminated. Oh no. So close.
That's okay. I mean, look, if I know it's not exactly matched up tonight, you see that in the points and the way it's been played tonight. But again, if you get a really good squad up against a really good squad and they're evenly matched up, it should be a win and a loss. I mean, you should be able to defend and win and vice versa. So that was their defense on Murder Kittens. I'm just going to say that that's the reason why they won it, because they were holding down the right defense, and MJG just got thrown off. But this is where they're going to turn it around. This is where they're going to get their second win. You'll see.
I gotta say, like defending at the end of the hall has become like the new meta.
Hell yeah.
It's so important to catch them off guard right there, and it looked like MJG was not expecting that necessarily because they pushed that corner really hard, and whoever was taking point, they went down rather quick, and the support came up from behind. Of course, Dorado was revived, so he was able to do some damage there at the end. But getting shots as a defending team down from the end of that hall is important, and they played it really well.
Yeah, I agree. Personally, on Embassy, I think that if you're going to be on the attack, or I don't know, well, on the attack, let's just stick with that. So on the attack, I personally think Embassy is the match where you split up. You do a 2-on-2, and even when you get, if you're on a defense spot, you could actually spread out even more to really cover every ground. You do that for the quick communication to hold them down, and it allows your squad to get the time to relocate, so you can take them down that way. I do agree. The end of the hall is absolutely the bee's knees. I love it. It's gotten to a point where I would say I don't even, as far as an attacker, I don't even like to make that right as soon as you pass that room. I just want to go left and let's go up those stairs or go around and take a different approach. But I really don't want to go and look down that hall because I pretty much know somebody's there.
They're either on that stairwell straight ahead, or they're at the end of the hall on the left. You definitely don't want to go that route. Like, it is so dangerous now.
And just to give you guys an update on that last match, you had Murder Kittens who got that win. Rogues got a kill. Bear Turnal, only a revive on that one. And you've got Wally Ghost who finished it up for everyone with 3 kills on his own. Buckaroo was the only one who went down, and he went down at the hands of Dorado, who got the 1 kill. There was no revives on the MJG side. So that was your last match at Embassy.
Por si se quedan ahí viéndola. Están abajo, abajo hay uno.
That's great.
A ver, yo no los voy a dejar pasar aquí.
No, y aquí van a hackear.
Es mejor de acá, Magio. Hazme caso.
MJG gonna hold down the conference for the back hall.
Entonces váyanse adentro, alguien allá, adentro allá.
Sí. Eso. Bien
Diego, ahí te puede meter granadas, ten cuidado. En lo que revuelve la
So they have multiples of that shit.
We're gonna have to trigger the. No, there's. Maybe we could trigger the mine without dying, but it's gonna be kind of hard.
As for defensive spawn, when you're down this much and all you want is another win, this is a good one.
This is the way to do it.
No.
I mean, they're all left. It's just a shooting. I want to go into the double door and fuck some shit up.
They are actually left.
Let's go up the stairwell then, man.
The C4 and mine on the first double doors are the ones where they're all defending the buck.
No, the first double doors. There's one guy in this office. I'm gonna check it again.
Well, he finally got rid of that concussion. I was wondering when he was finally going to plant that damn thing. And then he shot it.
Alright, so, yep, still a
Strange.
on the right door and a,
Why?
and a proxy on the left. There's 2 guys double shooting over the left partition.
Oh, there.
Nice. Alright, we can do this.
Bear taking a hit there. Rogues dancing in front of the door.
They might.
Gotta be careful of those grenades. I think they're trying to get them to waste their lethals, which is a smart move. MJG withholding those grenades, though. Keeping them in reserve and just blind firing over these barriers.
I wish I had my frags. Fuck.
There's 3. They're triple shooting.
An impulse C4, so this camp could kill. Good
I
read.
have a flash I can throw in and maybe you frag him, Waleed? Yeah? Okay.
Grenades in.
Isn't there a mark? But getting them out of position. More grenades flying in.
Whoa. Seneca goes down. Maggio hit hard.
A lot of downs on the side of the Kittens, though, and here comes MJG cleaning house, keeping the office, and getting their second victory. That is a way to go out against the #1 team right now in the league. Well played, MJG, on that hole, but man, did it come close.
It really
Holy
did.
cow.
But honest to God, man, I'm going to say it again. We've seen MJG do this 2 times in a row now on their defense. Stick close. Keep that cover. If your guy goes down, stay close that you can revive him. That's another gun being fired at another guy that's shooting at you. You need your team. So just stay in that revive range. And they pulled that one off really well. on that last match, Diego got 1 kill, Dorado got 2, Sunico got 1, and Buckaroo is the only one who got anything out of that. He got a revive. That was actually, to wrap it up, technically, that was an ace. No points deserved as far as aces, just to point that out too. But well played, nice way to finish it up, and your week 13 finish up. So it's been a great season so far with both squads, both of them finishing up strong. So really happy.
Yeah, Titch, there was a couple of switches for hosts and also a substitution. So there's a little bit of downtime. But for the most part, the matches went rather quick. And they were really good exchanges tonight. It was really exciting to watch. MJG did struggle, but I can't say that they didn't put up a good fight. They didn't go down without one. They just got outplayed in some maps. Some maps, they were clearly like way outplayed. It definitely was not their map. If it was their map choice, it wasn't their best map. Office sticking out of my mind in particular, that one was not one of their strong suits. I think if they went with containment, they probably could have gotten a couple of more wins there.
I think so too. If they could have found some better, more defensive stronghold maps, absolutely, they could have. They could have seen a lot more points. That we learned something about MJG tonight, and that I hope that they learned something. Even at week 13, at the very end, we learned something about them. And we also learned that Murder Kittens is just exactly that. They're just a bunch of beasts. I would say as far as tonight, the all-star player by far was Bear Eternal. We saw that guy get an ace on his own, killed all 4 players of MJG on his own. 2 other matches where we saw that he killed 3 members of MJG. So Waleed was pretty close behind him. I saw a bunch of 3s come out of that guy. Just a really talented squad, very talented squad. And I think that they play well, they communicate well, and they move well together. They might be our champions. Don't know yet, but they play like it.
Well, they're on
MJG,
the road to that, for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But all respect to MJG tonight, man. They took a beating tonight, but they stuck to it. They played it out all the way through, and like a squad, man. And I would highly suggest, they are in the playoffs again tonight. Did not really matter for MJG, so they don't need to go to bed upset. When they go to the playoffs and lose like that, they need to go to bed upset. So I'm just saying, regroup, refigure, but stick close, man. Try more plays where you're sticking close. Find better defense maps where you can do that. So that's my say.
Oh my God, those peaks around the corner. Jesus.
I don't know who's who. What the hell?
How is he surviving a 3-on-1 there in the back alley? I don't get it. Bear Eternal just laying waste with these bolts. But the dancing has been incredible. Oh my goodness.
Celebrating Bear.
Yeah, that might have been the roughest map all night.
So Camp Kidkill, since we're just waiting for them to finish this one, Camp Kidkill says Murder Kittens, they are the team that you adapt to. I think that's a good take. They're a team that is tough enough that you have to adjust to them. It's not adjusting to the situation, it's adjusting to them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter where they post up. You could copy, sure. But
they're the type of squad to me that, look, man, 8th place is going to go back and watch this shit. They're going to copy what they did. They want to do what they did. They want to know how they did it. We've seen some plays just within this week, man, or last week, where some pro shit, man. And I called it out. It's some pro shit. Like, you got to be careful everywhere you go. And that's the love for Firewall, how real it can get, and how things, you can make yourself vulnerable if you just run out there and try to do some stupid shit. So
yeah,
just saying, yeah, I think people copy them. So.
Well, that's the one thing that you can take away from these league matches is that you can see why some people are on the leaderboard in the position that they are, and you can see why some teams are where they are in the league. I mean, it's their skill, their strategizing, their cohesiveness as a team that you want to try to imitate, obviously in your own way with your own style, but there's reasons why they do the things that they do, and there are reasons why they practice techniques the way that they do, and it results in some success. Could you copy them? Sure. Will it work for you always? Excuse me, no. So you got to find your own style, but definitely take something away from what you see. I know every single time I watch, I do. And I'm like, man, I never saw that. Or man, I wish I could have that angle. Maybe I just got to practice it more. Man, the placement of those jammers or the concussion mines, like that's just shit I never think of. That's the great thing about watching these teams play, is that they can surprise you every single time. And we've been doing this for 2 years now, and going on 2 years, and it's still surprising every single match.
Yeah, I totally agree. I wanted to give a big shout out before we wrap up tonight to everyone who showed up tonight to watch this match. It was a great, great match, and people stuck around for it. We saw some good stuff, but most of all, we saw some great comments, man, and I stayed entertained. I hope we were able to entertain you guys. A big shout out to Mr. Wolf Craze for hosting and producing this at the same time. So big deal. Appreciate you, man. Big deal. Because I can't do that shit. So, and I think that, and Maggio and Bear, man, for giving us those streams, man, because we don't have a show at all without those streams. So for allowing us, even on the good and bad times, we saw. Thank you for letting us be a part of it.
Yes, second all of that. After we end the stream, be sure to check out the panels, check out all of our socials. If you guys are interested in team shirts / jerseys, please hit me up. You can go to our marketplace. Just go to amateurhourcommentary.com, go to the marketplace and see what's already up there. You can find the Wolf Craze t-shirt, and you can also find a team shirt up there. I'm not going to tell you what it is. You got to go check it out for yourself. And if you're interested, please contact me. We can set you up with one. But I think that's going to be it for Amateur Hour Commentary tonight, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in to this North American Firewall League Week 13 match between Murder Kittens and MJG Gafe. And of course, we'll be here next time. We'll see you there. Peace.
Peace.